Ladies and gentlemen, recently I heard from somebody who was given the stature of icon, and he said, no, I don't want to be called an icon, I want to be called an inspiration. And his words were very simple, yet far-reaching. He said, every one of us has got a dream, but if you have a dream, you have to do your stuff. Because it's after you do your stuff that probably somebody else's dream will actually get done or realized. For each one of you being here tonight, I'd like to thank you for doing your stuff to build the dream of Kenneth Mugabe. A round of applause for you guys. My name is Kudu, and I'm going to be taking you through this. I'd like to thank everybody who has made this possible, and for all of you for not being anywhere in the world. I mean, you could have been anywhere, but for deciding to be here, we take it humbly and we thank you so much. Right now, I'd like to ask Mr. Elijah Chitaka, please join me up on stage and give us a little bit of a word. Thank you. Elijah Chitaka, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the home of great live musicians. We are proudly called Feza. It's great to see you. It looks like we need to take over the entire warehouse. How many people have been here before? So when we started these gigs, this season, we actually opened with Kenneth Mugabe in February. And we used to do a very small lounge setting. Probably 80 people, 80 to 100 people. We started with 40 actually last year, right? You and you, I remember. So this is the first time we've opened up more space. And we're proud, we're proud of ourselves thinking we're probably going to host more people than we've ever hosted. And then now look at you, right? Looks like we need to go a bit further. We're going to have a great evening. I just want to say a quick thank you to probably three entities. One is Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker has been with us for the 3rd year now. Johnny Walker is an interesting brand. We've got a great history. We started working with Johnny Walker back in 2016, where we used to have a show called the Live Edition, similar to this, but used to happen at Governor every first Wednesday of the month. We then came here with the Unplugged, and this is now called Live at Feza. So Johnny Walker, a round of applause for Johnny Walker for standing with us and for believing in the amazing talent that Uganda has in Africa as a whole. The second one is my home on the airwaves, Radio 1 FM 90. I've been on, I know, you're like one Radio 1 person. This is why it's called Radio 1. I've been on Radio 1 for 15 years now. I proudly host a show called the Feza Jazz Evening. It's Uganda's longest running jazz show. It's been running for the last 15 years. And don't ask how old I am. Serious. No, I started as a child. For real. Started as a child, yeah? I'm like a sweet 19. So Radio 1 FM 90 has been with us for a long time. And we really want to appreciate Radio 1. Radio 1's programming is not typically Ugandan, if you listen, right? Because there's great songs, great memories. Typically oldies, but through this partnership with Feza, they have managed to force themselves, or at least accept, that there is great songs and great memories from right here at home. And Kenneth Mugabe fits that description. And tonight you're going to experience that. What are you drinking? Our sponsor's product. No, we love you, by the way. Seriously, we do love you. The third category of people, a couple of companies that have come on board to support Kenneth Mugabe specifically. Right, so this is Kenneth's second album, and I know we'll hear a lot about it, but there is a number of companies that have gone above and beyond to give us some support that I thought is worth a mention. Sibyl, thanks for your support. I know. Pinnacle Security, thanks for your support as well. Davis and Chaplin, thanks for your support. I think, of course, now, and you individually, We cannot do this thing without you. In fact, you're the reason we do this. For real. So please feel at home. This is Feza, this is home. We'll talk more about Feza later, but I'm sure you've been waiting for Kenneth, so let's make way for Kenneth to come on stage. Over to you.
Elijah, it's okay for you to start out young, or old, whichever way you choose. Gives you great inspiration to fresh kids. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say just thank you for everybody who has made this possible. And allow me run a couple of those people. Engero, thank you so much. Kan Media, Asante Sana. Real Media, Webarino. 20 Moments, thank you. Sauti Warehouse, amazing. CBO, thank you. Pinnacle Security, thank you. CBA, thank you. Feza, of course, thank you so much for giving us this platform. And Johnny Walker, for believing in a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, mine is not to be here for long. I know what you're here for, and I'm here for the same. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome East Africa's greatest, amazing, superweight, Kenneth Mugabe! As they make their way, of course, stop them and high five. Stop them and high five. They come in. Yeah. And those gentlemen and ladies, each one of them is a powerhouse in their own right. They form up something called a Kemba. And Kemba comes from a Lusoga word meaning a song. To them, you can't do it alone. You need a force behind you to achieve a Kemba. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kenneth Mugabe with a Kemba.
Are you ready for Uganda? Are you ready for Uganda? The reception and are you ready for Uganda? Well, listen.
happiness itself.
What is it?
Your love itself, and I want you for myself, baby. Your beauty itself, your happiness itself, want you. Your love itself, and I want you for myself.